Guys, so we are getting ready to do our first cooking tutorial, and our first tutorial is going to be on one of
Wait, let me give them a hint. Take a second and guess what it's gonna be. Just take a second.
So it's one of our like favorite go-tos. It's not necessarily a meal, but it's something that we absolutely love because it's absolutely delicious. And they are the Mexican elotes. I think it's Mexican. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, I'm gonna have the kids help me out. It's pretty simple. It is something that you can do as a family, and it's so good. Okay, so get ready to watch the video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is unpack your corn. Yes, you can use pre-frozen corn, but I'd rather mine fresh. So as soon as I buy it, I make sure I leave it in the fridge and cook it the next day. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can remove any excess strings and just rinse the corn off. I don't normally usually measure the water, so just make sure that you're putting enough water to cook all the corn in the pot. For quicker results, make sure you put your oven on high. Assistant, may I have the salt, please?
Yeah.
Arriba, arriba.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I normally just eye the salt. There you go. Okay, so to get started, there's going to be a couple of things you're going to need. Not sure what these are called. Got them at Dollar Tree. A little plastic container to melt your butter. Your cotija cheese. Not sure if it's cotija or cotija, but heads up, it's very hard to find. At least it was for me, but I got that one at Walmart. I am vegetarian. That's why I got plant-based products. Then you're going to need your Tajin Classic Seasoning, which I got at Aldi's, and your lime juice. Alright, so let's get the process started. We're going to need the assistance of our little helper. He's going to scoop a couple of spoons of the butter into our little plastic container. Really, the amount of butter all depends on the amount of corn you're making, so just measure it out. A perfect example is we have 8 corn on the cobs, which we're making today, and we're going to use about 4 spoons. You guys know that I am huge on eating healthy, so please keep in mind that this is not a meal that you make every week. This is a once in a while type of treat. Put a napkin over your container and set a timer for about 15 seconds. This right here, guys, is absolutely optional. I ended up getting it just because we love corn so much. I got it at Publix for a couple of bucks. Alright, so once your corn is all done, make sure to drain your corn. Please have an adult do this, no kids, for it is extremely hot water and not safe for around children. Alright, so once the corn is drained, go ahead and use that same pot to put them back in. Alright, so once I've let the corn settle down for a couple of minutes, so that's not too hot, I use my little hooks, put them on each side of the corn in order to start applying my additional ingredients. So here we have my handy helper applying the melted butter onto all sides of the corn. Next, we're going to do the same exact thing, but with the mayo. Use your spatula to make sure it is spread out evenly. Keep in mind that all of these ingredients, guys, is based off of your own taste. You can add as much as you like or put a smaller amount. It's really up to your taste buds. Once again, then we get our cotija cheese and spread it all around the corn. By the way, make sure that your handy helpers have their hands washed prior to adding all of these ingredients. This is Golo's favorite part because he gets to lick his fingers afterwards. Next, we're gonna add some sazon to our corn. Keep in mind that this is not spicy in case you're wondering. It just gives it like a little tiny kick, but it's delicious. And last but not least, go ahead and sprinkle some lime juice on it. And then you're ready to eat. And voila, my loves, you're ready to go. I usually give my kids two of these each, and they literally beg for more. So this is a recipe that you're not going to want to miss out on. This is the final look, my loves. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please let me know what you think if you make it. If you do make it, make sure you go ahead and tag me on my Instagram so I can repost it. And I hope you guys have a blast. It's a great thing to do as a family as well.
Best food I've ever ate in my life.
How good is it, guys? Do you guys recommend it for everybody to try it out?
Not for everybody, the universe.
You know.
And if you don't, there's just more for me.
Word. And me.
Delicious. No, me.
And me.
No, me.